the first round of the Shell Advanced Series for 1996. With me in commentary, Dennis Neal, ex-Australian champion superbike racer. Dennis, this 125 class really is one for the tuners.
It certainly is, Greg, and it's great to see this class really having a resurgence. 36 machines entered here today, 32 qualified. This is the nursery class of Grand Prix racing in Australia, and these riders really have to do the business. Very high corner speeds, they're really going to be very, very smooth on them.
Let's have a look as they get off the line. Now, Jason Cousins coming from pole. He won the first race. The pressure's on him. He certainly has the right piece of equipment. In fact, for those of you that follow Grand Prix racing, this is the ex-Gary McCoy Aprilia, a very fast piece of equipment, well suited to Phillip Island at the high speed. Well, that's him in the lead. But look at this field of 125 as they head for the southern loop. This is a crackerjack field, and believe you me, it's going to be hard work if you're in the middle of this field.
Well, Cousins really here sprinting the field on that little Aprilia. He's a South Australian B-grade rider, only just taking up road racing, and I'll tell you what, he's picked up 50 or 60 metres here in the opening one-third lap.
Well, there's one thing for sure and certain. There's a lot of lines out there, a lot of riders just coming to grips with, well, cold tyres. Oh, we've got some riders down here, some real dramas there at Honda. I don't think that's affected the first half dozen riders. They seem to have snuck through. But, well, there we go again. They're up and A-OK. At least the little 125s don't sustain quite as much damage as the big superbikes when they go over. But either way, you still find yourself on the deck. And the field now just streaming around the back part of the circuit. It is interesting to note that 125 racing is Honda territory. You may very well have Cousins out in front on an Aprilia, but there's only a few other mates. In fact, two other mates other than Hondas out there on the circuit. The Hondas, well, the beauty of them is that you can update them. Another of the riders there just picking up the bits and pieces after that drama there at Honda. Let's have a look at them as they come onto the straight. Slipstreaming will come into the fore for this one. Dennis, these things really do have a hard time when they're out on their own down the straight.
Very, very, very critical on the tuning of these bikes. Main jet size either way makes a difference, and the tyre combinations mainly dominated by Bridgestone and Dunlop. Some Yokohamas involved, but very, very narrow as you can see the tyres, get the heat into them reasonably quickly, and as I said earlier, very high corner speeds.
Yes, they do keep up apex speed. In fact, it's said that in 125 racing, you really can't afford to wash off any more than a couple of kilometres an hour than necessary. It's just so hard to get it back. Well, Cousins there just snuck across the front of the screen, and he has well and truly pulled away from the field. 542 up there as well. Now, the interesting thing with the Hondas in this class is they're so updatable. You can buy a 93 model Honda, put 94, 5 or 6 bits onto it, and find yourself with virtually a 96 motorcycle. That's why they're so popular and cheap into the bargain. You're looking at probably half of the cost of a 250 Grand Prix bike to purchase, and certainly far less when it comes to maintenance and racing of the motorcycle. Well, that's Cousins in control. I don't think he's going to stay B-grade for too long.
Just a little bit to explain the classes, for those of you that don't know, when you start road racing, you start off in D grade, where you generally have to ride production-based machines on road tyres. When you progress through that class, you become a C grader, of which there are 3 or 4 divisions. Then you progress to B grade, and then finally reach the pinnacle of it become an A grader. So this class certainly is the nursery class, and as you said earlier, Greg, is the most cost-effective way to go racing throughout the whole Australian series.
Well, one thing I would say at the moment, there's a lot of C-graders out there getting some big riding lessons from, well, Jason Cousins here. You can see the battle raging for second place. Now that's Jason Morris, bike 42, and Jason Van Vliet. So Jason's doing okay there at the moment, whether it's Van Vliet or Morris, it doesn't really matter. One thing I have noticed with the 125 class, these guys seem to spend more time working on carburetors and settings for the motorcycles than virtually any of the groups out there today. The superbikes, well, tyres play a big part, but for these guys, any advantage can make the difference between winning or losing.
You're absolutely correct there, Greg. Only 125cc capacity, single cylinder, so the carburation is critical on getting it 1 or 2 jets either side of the correct mixture makes all the difference.
Well, certainly with the weight and size of these motorcycles, if you're a basketball player, it might be worth thinking about moving up a class or 2. Jason Cousins, he's built just perfectly as far as size is concerned, and I'll tell you what, the size of that lead's an absolute beaut right at the moment. Now look at this dice going on for 3rd place. Second looks fairly safe at the moment. That's Willie there, bike 3. Having to argue it as they come up and over loopy heights. Now, precision in 1-2-5 racing, well, that's all important. These things really do get hurt time-wise and speed-wise if you're not precise. And smooth, well, if you're not smooth, you're out of the game big time. That's really on screen. Now, just watch how quickly they'll get under the fairing as they come for this. The middle of the double apex are coming onto the straight. Now, Jason Van Vliet, he's all arms, his elbows and his knees are out in the wing. That's got to hurt the Dennis in this class of racing.
Well, it certainly does. The aerodynamics very, very important here. Machine 10 trying to get up on the back. They're not close enough to get into the draft. Got this thing wide open through turn 1 and try and concentrate and being very smooth and getting a good entry into the southern loop.
Well, I think right at the moment, our leader, Cousins, if you're reading the lap boards and it says P1 plus a lot, so he'd simply be sitting back thinking to himself, even on the island, don't make any silly mistakes. But you can get quite lonely, Dennis. Out in front like that, it's quite difficult sometimes to keep concentration.
Well, it certainly is. I always found when I was racing it was much easier if you had someone right up behind you. You could really keep the intensity up. Your mind does tend to wander when you're out front. You're wondering where people are. You start hearing strange noises in the bike. You think the clutch might be slipping and so on. It's much better, I think, from a racer's point of view, to be actually racing with someone.
Well, certainly from the spectators' point of view, they enjoy it as well. Now, our man in second place, that's Jason Morris. He's looking pretty strong. Have a bit of a look behind him there, and in this class, that'll hurt you as well, because he's had to come out of the fairing to do it. He looks pretty comfortable there in second place. You can see now back to third. That's Willie hanging on again, looking for that run up the inside of Van Vliet. Couldn't quite do it. So Van Vliet sitting back in third place, Willie in fourth. They're having themselves an absolute crackerjack battle. I think, though, at the moment, they may very well be holding themselves up and allowing Jason Morris to probably make a little bit of an inroad into our leader's lead. Jason Cousins on the field, well and truly out in front. Now, as far as Cousins is concerned, all he has to do is maintain that gap. This is a ripper. Look at these as they come onto the straight. Different lines, everybody having a different idea as to how to get the big speed onto the straight. As our man here, second place, he'd be getting a lap for P2 plus probably 3 or 4 seconds at the moment. As I said, in 1-2-5 racing, that's not a big lead.
Well, Morris there on machine 42 visibly is making inroads here on the leader. I think he's probably closed up by about a second that lap. It'll be worth keeping an eye very closely on there. I'd say the leader is fine. He's just starting to wander a little bit at the moment, and the driver behind him can see that he's making ground on him, and that would be really spurring him on for a big last lap finish.
And certainly once you get into that sort of 10 or 20 metre zone, you start to really feel as if it's starting to work for you. Into Honda, you can see there the pair of them just going by, and this race still raging here for second place. Now Luke there, bike 10, he's managed to get himself up the inside, so he's up to 4th, 5th place. These two guys absolutely dicing out. Now Van Vliet's fallen to the rear of this group now. Whether he's got a problem with the machine, we'll have to wait and see. To our leaders again, and they're on their final time up and over Lukey Heights. Now, it is Morris. Well, he's on the charge. He's made some big ground. I think Cousins possibly has been relaxing just that little bit. He's got superior equipment, but boy, I tell you what, Jason Morris on the charge. Now, here's Morris's chance. It's a double apex onto the straight. If he can get that slipstream, he may very well be able to take the win. But I think Cousins, by 21, knows he's got the speed, knows he's got the horsepower to do this. All he has to do is just keep his head down and behind the fairing. Morris will do everything possible to try and get up into the slipstream. They go left and right across the circuit. Jason Cousins definitely has the horsepower and crosses the line to grab the win ahead of Morris. Jason Van Vliet going to cross the line and pick up third, but you've got to hand it to Jason Cousins. He's taken maximum points, picked up pole and 2 wins for 41 points. Well, that wraps up our coverage from Phillip Island, but stay with us, Australia. We've got plenty more on the other side of this break, including the Fortron Porsche Cup, and see how he goes here at Eastern Creek. And a lot of the riders paddling as they get off the line, trying to help the clutches. They don't have a lot of